Guys, what's the word? Welcome back to another arm focus workout. Stay tuned for sets, reps, warm-ups, everything you want to talk about to target your biceps, triceps, and shoulders all in one workout. Tap in right now. Guys, so we're going to start off with our first exercise of the day. That's overhead barbell extensions standing. You could do this sitting, you could do this with a cable, and you could do this with dumbbells. Today I decided to use this barbell, and I'm going to use this barbell for about 4 weeks, because as you can see, I'm probably not as comfortable with this movement, but it's getting better over time, so that's a good thing. I'm just showing you a different angle from the side. What I want you to have is a pronated grip, and bring that barbell towards your neck or as far as your mobility allows, and then press up. Guys, a warm-up for this is just using a lighter bar. If you have a lighter bar at your gym, just use a lighter bar and try to really slow down the movement. Take some time on the way down and then press up and try to feel your triceps even on the warm-up. I know it's going to be kind of hard to focus on that with no weight on the bar, but the more you do it, the better it will be once you have some weight on the bar. And anywhere between 10 to 20 reps with this exercise right here will be ideal. So don't go as heavy that you only could get 4 or 5 reps, which work, but that's for something else. That's probably for strength, just to get stronger. You feel what I'm saying? But this is just to build some definition in your triceps, right? And I'm going a little bit heavier. I'm doing sets of 10 instead of going to 15 because I want my triceps to grow a little bit more. And I've been doing high reps for a while, and not that I haven't seen improvement, but I feel like it staled for a little bit. So I'm gonna try heavier weight and less reps. Another exercise that we have planned for the day, this is the second exercise of the day. We have some machine tricep dips. Guys, this is a great movement, especially those of you who feel some discomfort in your shoulders when you're doing bodyweight dips. This eliminates that because you could adjust the resistance on the machine, right? So you eliminate all the shoulder pain and put all the focus on the tricep, and you'll get some chest too. So that's the best of both worlds right there. Great exercise, guys. Like I said before in my previous videos, don't be shy to use the machines because everybody started somewhere. And also, if something feels uncomfortable for you, the machines is there to guide you and hit the muscle that you want to target correctly without any other limiting factors. You get what I'm saying? But anyways, that exercise, we're going to do 10 to 20 reps again, just a little higher in reps here, just because it is on a machine and it is stable. I feel like you have to do more reps to kind of make the exercise a bit harder. You get what I'm saying? Especially with isolation exercises and machine exercises. Our third exercise of the day, we have some deficit push-ups. Guys, you could use blocks or you could use a dumbbell. Put your hands on the edge of the dumbbell and go as far as possible till you get that stretch in your chest. This is also going to work your chest majority, but also is going to get some triceps too, because on the lockout, you're going to need some triceps to lock out. You understand what I'm saying? So guys, with push-ups, you could do 10 to 30 reps. I'll recommend higher reps for those of you who are advanced. For those of you who struggle with the push-ups, start with 5 reps and even do them on your knees. You feel what I'm saying? 5 reps and then transfer to doing them on your feet to your knees, right? If that makes sense. And 10 to 30 reps and 2 to 3 sets is fine. Alright, our fourth exercise of the day, of course, you want to target some shoulders. So we got some Freemotion Y-raises, just facing away from the machine. So I set up the cable. So you see those 2 handles that's right there on the video, right? You're going to put them low as possible, right to the floor. You're going to put your right hand on the left handle and your left hand on the right handle, and then you're just gonna fly up as far as your mobility allows. You will get what I'm saying. So that I like to do, since it's a shoulder exercise, I like to do 10 to 15 reps, and I like to do 3 sets, right? I like to fatigue the shoulders. Since it's a small muscle group, I feel like it needs more reps, more volume. You get what I'm saying? I never done a program where I try to go heavy with my shoulders. I don't do any reps lower than 12 reps when I do shoulders. You get what I'm saying? So I'm using lightweight, and I'm trying to get reps, get blood flowing in the shoulders. You get what I'm saying? Unless I'm doing like something crazy like a barbell overhead press, then I'll stick to 5 to 10 reps. You feel what I'm saying? Because that is a compound lift, since you're using your triceps, your shoulders, some of your back to just get the bar above your head. But like stuff like lateral raises and machine lateral raises, those are good for higher reps, 10 to 15, 10 to 20, 10 to even 30 reps. And we're doing 3 sets of that. And the 5th exercise of the day, we have some barbell bent over rows. Guys, I've seen a lot of people doing these completely wrong. I feel like they're not hinged enough. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not going to say it completely wrong, because I never asked the people that are in the gym, what are you trying to target? So probably they have a goal on why they're not hinged as far as possible. I like to hinge as far as possible. My chest is nearly close to the floor as possible. You get what I'm saying? And I'm rolling that barbell to my belly button. I feel like I could have controlled this a bit better. It's something that you don't see unless you film yourself. You feel what I'm saying? But anyways, I did 2 sets of that of 8 reps. And you could count them with me, because sometimes I'll be miscounting the reps. So, but anywhere between 5 to 10, because this is like a hypertrophy based plan. So I don't want to go for reps below 5. You get what I'm saying? Unless I'm trying to max out something, and I don't really max out these days anymore, just because there's no reason to max out. I don't have a goal to max out. I'll try to max out 5 RMs or 6 RMs or even 10 RMs, right? But this is just some advanced talk, right? But some things that keeps you in the gym, just keeping track of your personal records, of course keeping track of your weight, keeping track of how you look in the mirror, seeing if you're getting stronger. And that's also some things you could, when you go to the doctor, you could kind of tell the doctors these things. Oh, before I felt a bit stronger, now I'm feeling a bit weaker, and it shows because of my lifts. I've been squatting, usually I squat 300 pounds or something crazy, and for 10 reps or something crazy like that. Usually you squat, you could tell your doctor, usually you squat 300 pounds for 10 reps. But lately you only been getting 3 reps. You feel what I'm saying? That's a sign that you're probably getting weaker. You probably need to adjust your eating. You probably need to adjust how you're sleeping. You're probably not taking proper vitamins, or something's going on with your testosterone or your estrogen levels. You feel what I'm saying? There's so many factors, and that's why the gym is kind of, it is important, because you could go from the details in the gym and explain it to your doctor and see how they can help you get to the strength or the energy level you need for your everyday life, for your family, or for your business. You get what I'm saying? Alright, so for the last exercise of the day, we have incline dumbbell curls. We're gonna do 3 sets of anywhere from 10 to 20 reps. Lately, I've been going heavier with the bicep curls, just because, like I said before, I was doing higher reps, 15 to 20, 15 to 25 reps on bicep curls. But I feel like if I cut the reps down and I go a bit heavier, anywhere from 10 to 15 reps, then I'll see more growth in my biceps. That's what I'm assuming right now. You feel what I'm saying? And like I said, my biceps grew from last year to this year, even though I haven't been focused on my nutrition or my creatine intake or my protein intake. But it's some improvement, you get what I'm saying? And I just want to switch up the variations, switch up the rep ranges, and see if I could improve some more. And that's what you got to do. One is fun, that we could take all this information that we learn from other coaches and apply it to our own training program. And of course, we're not taking every idea that we learn and put it inside the program, because some of these ideas take time to learn and to incorporate in your programs. You feel what I'm saying? So whatever idea you take from a coach, try to do it for a while, at least 4 to 8 weeks, to see if it works. You can't do things for a day and be like, nah, I don't like it, I didn't feel nothing, or you feel me, and then just move on. Like that's not how it works. If you want to learn Spanish, you can't be mad that on the first day you don't understand it, you feel me, and then move on to trying to learn Arabic or something like that. But anyways, guys, like, comment, subscribe. I know you see the t-shirt that I'm wearing, and it'll be out real soon. Peace.